1:30 p.m. this Sunday afternoon, July 20th, 2025. I have just stepped out here, and as I have, we have, well, if we can see them up here, I can't see anything right now, as not only is it very bright, but we have a lot of glare out here. But anyways, whether that was a vulture or a hawk, uh, undetermined at this time. Yeah, going over the rooftop there, okay. But yeah, this is what we've got kicking off. Oh, hey, when we've got another one here. All right. So, of course, if you're familiar with my channel and its content, then you should know that these are my guides as they let me know. I can't even see him. Where did you go? There it is. As they clue me in on certain things. Alrighty. And let's go ahead and we shall dim down this lighting, as I want to just go ahead and go up here. And this is basically a lead in. Well, something else I'd like to throw out there on the table, if you will. Hey, coming in close, aren't we? Huh? Where are we at here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, went over this way. And yes, I am making my mental notations over what I am seeing. Uh, I just got done watching a video that I know many of you more than likely just don't give a flying fig about as far as the type of content. But for me, I loved it. Oh, where are you at? I can hear it. We got us a jet aircraft someplace. Yeah, highly doubtful that I'll be able to capture it. And that was the case earlier on with our surveillance planes. I was not able to capture one of those earlier. Oh yeah, and this actually looks like a identifier right here of activities possible, right? Of course, we got some, you know. And yet, it appears as though the humidity may have dropped, but the heat from this, whew, I mean, standing out underneath the shine is, yeah. But so as that is getting clouded over, let's try to go a different route of illumination, shall we? So, loosely paraphrasing Shar, at least I believe that is her name on this channel, in which she states that cards are cards and readings are readings. I am not a tarot card reader. I use fortune cards, but I read spirit. Okay, and once again, I'm just loosely paraphrasing what she states at the beginning of her video. Now, and one thing that really irritates me when I'm watching these tarot card readings, or whatever type of readings that might be going on out there is, I detest when they do not show the shuffling of the cards, okay, and the placement of the cards onto the table or whatever surface that they are using. That's very annoying to me. And when it comes down to the tarot and using the tarot deck of cards, that can become very confusing for many people. And once again, like Shar, even though I have the ability to read tarot, I do not like using the tarot deck. Rather, I like using fortune telling cards, as they are more akin to your regular deck of playing cards, but they have messages on all four sides, in which, depending on the placement of the cards, will dictate those messages. So, what I am going to do, just like what I have done in the past, is I'm going to go ahead and try to do a reading, okay? Just to see what comes up. And we will go ahead and real quick, it's hard for me to see what I'm doing through the screen here. And I am, using the screen as my eyes right now as we do this magic shuffle. I want to try to get this done quick because we're already going 9 minutes into this, okay? So we do our little magic shuffle here, and then we place out our character card, okay, and one moment, which basically your character card indicates you, and basically because it is center point, it is of the present, and which this one here states an inheritance or an agreeable surprise, okay? And we continue on. We're going to place what I call the cross card, or the intersection, and which this one here, yes, a businessman, upright, true, slow to anger, and what? Slow to forgive. Okay. We will continue. Okay, we got us a Jack here, a good friend. Oh, and a Royal Goodfellow. Okay. And that goes down under. We are going to go to the past. Okay. And which is says fickleness of disposition which you must overcome. Okay. And this is a past card. Alright. Whoop. And we go here. An obstacle overcome. Okay. And that is our future card. A gift from one dear to you. Alright. And then we're going to go to our top card right here, a successful partnership. Okay. Now, that last card, a successful partnership. This is a top card. Okay. This is supposed to be like one of your most important cards here. And all of this basically is present tense, this is past, and this is future. Past, present, and future. Okay, remember that. Alright, so within cards that I have dealt, okay, an inheritance, the character card, an inheritance, or an agreeable surprise. Okay, heart, down here is a heart. Alright, so this basically is speaking of love. But this here, successful partnership, is different. Okay? This is more important than this down here below, right? You'll understand a little bit more once you get into her reading. Okay, and future tense, an obstacle that will be overcome. In other words, a win, right? This is a past card here. Fickleness of disposition, which you must overcome. Yeah. When you overcome fickleness and all that, you are on your way to becoming a warrior, right? I could go further into this, but this is just basically a lead in to, if you want and if you're interested, and just for fun, to check out this video. It's a Gemini reading, but it's a fortune telling reading, okay? And the way that Shar conducts it is old school. It's awesome, and I appreciate coming across someone that does readings that is quite comparable to how I read mine. And once again, this is very there's a lot here, okay, and I could go further into all that, but yeah, we're going 12 minutes now, and of course it takes forever for me to post anything anymore. So if you want, if you're interested, click onto the link and go from there. And you know, and I yes, there's talk about a future trip. This has been coming up in other tarot card readings. It has come up within my own readings, and there's just a lot that resonates. And then she also, oh, there was a nice little glitch, and well, was she also kind of brings up a couple of things to where she repeats these things. And when there's a repetitive nature within a message, that is something to take note of and to very much be aware of, because it all plays out. In fact, something that she says quite a few times within this reading is actually the name of a channel. 13 minutes, let's end it here and call it good. And if once again you want to check out her fortune telling reading, please do so. And this is it. That's all I have for now. And thanks for watching.